So an amazing promise for all of us is in Proverbs 24:16, where it says, "A just man falls 7 times, but gets up again, rises again." And what a great promise to start our day with. And welcome, good morning. So that's an amazing statement, and perhaps you wonder, am I going to be that way? Like, am I going to be able to get up yet again and yet again and yet again and yet again from the same thing, falling with the same stuff, and is that going to happen, or am I going to stay down, and is that really true? One beautiful and very powerful thing in the in the Christian faith are these amazing verses. Like in the book of Lamentations, in the very center of it, in Lamentations 3:23, Jeremiah, in the midst of his lamentation, in the midst of his weeping, he says, your mercy, he renews day by day. It speaks about the renewing mercy of the Lord, and what an amazing verse that is, and what a powerful verse. Many of us so much love this. And then also, like 1 John 1:7 and 1:9, it speaks about how God is faithful and true to forgive all our trespasses if we come to Him and confess our sins. So both of those two verses in Lamentations and in 1 John have a very powerful point that is maybe not evident, and that is restarting, and exercising, restarting, and and I just want to encourage you with that thought. So when Christians, as believers, we confess our sins to the Father, and we claim the power of the blood, and we say, "Lord, you have washed me clean, and forgive my sin, please, because I have failed, and I hate it, and I deny it, and I'm not going to live in it. I want to go on with you." Then I'm in fact restarting that walk again with Him. In Lamentations also, each morning it says, I find fresh mercy, and I say, "Yeah, your mercy is fresh for me, your mercy is new for me. I don't have to live with yesterday's manna, as we like to say. I don't have to live on yesterday's stuff. You have something fresh for me, something new for me, a new life, new forgiveness, new joy, new brokenness maybe, new wisdom. I don't know, but you have mercy for me, and a fresh one." And see, when I exercise myself in these truths, then in fact God is preparing me to get up again, to rise up again when I fail. So I may fail once, twice, thrice, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, and I still get up. Why? Well, because I have a lot of practice actually as a believer. I have been exercised in the grace of renewal, in the grace of restarting, because God has taught my heart, not directly, not telling me, "You need to restart, this is how, but by practice. He said, "Okay, you fail, your sin is there, you come to me, you confess, and you just get up and go on and trust that I have forgiven you." You wake up in the morning, perhaps you had a miserable day before that, maybe a miserable night, I don't know, and then my mercy is there for you. Take it and trust me for that day. And as we do this, we find that we are trained up in this way. We are trained up to restart. We become believers who are trained up to restart. And then it's amazing, because when we actually miserably fail, then all of a sudden we find this amazing strength, which is not from us, but we have been exercised in it by the Lord. And therefore we have grace for restarting. So God bless your day, and God bless your, well, if needed be, restarting.